Hey, Picks Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny, here with your game time decision for Friday. What's that? 14th? 14th,
Yeah,
right? I
yeah,
almost said it was
14th.
13th. That was yesterday. Yep. January 14th here. We're gonna go over the NHL and NBA slate. Go over the injury updates, goalie updates, COVID news, all that good stuff. Also, if you guys could, we'd love if you hit the like button, give us some love, share us out, tell your friend, tell your neighbor, tell the mail lady. You know the drill. But Nick, Tim, how we doing, gentlemen?
It was a good day for me yesterday. Went 3-0 in the NBA. The Buffalo Sabres
That's
won,
cool.
and Nick got knocked out of last Woodie standings, so the trifecta. So it was fantastic, and a profitable day in college basketball. I know hockey was a complete mess, so Nick's not really too happy with that. But I'm
Hockey
ready
was
for
just
today's slate.
wonky yesterday.
The
I
one
got.
time, the one
I'll be the
time
first to
I
say I
pulled
got
up
my ass handed to me yesterday in the
Yeah,
NHL.
it wasn't. I went 1 out of 3 and 1 and 3 in TikTok plays. It was not. It wasn't pretty. It just
No.
wasn't. It just wasn't. The only reason I went 1-1 and handicap 10 is because St. Louis came back and won in regulation. That saved my ass. I mean, it was a rough day in handicap 10. Lots of 0-2s.
Oh
One
yeah,
and
after like
ones.
three, after I think 3 or 4 2-0 days.
Yeah, I think really, I think one person out of the 14 or 15 of us that are left went 2-0. One or two people tops, not many. So it was just a rough day all the way around. But yeah, TikTok hurt yesterday. It did. It hurt. It slapped me upside the face. But that's okay. We're still rocking and rolling. We're still here every Monday through Friday, 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern, to go over all your NBA and NHL needs. No, yeah, it was. See, there was only one guy that went 2-0 yesterday. It
I would have
was
went
that
2-0.
guy. It was that guy. It had to be that guy. Like, out of anybody, it was that guy. So,
That's
Allie
enough.
Burns is in the house. Hit
Hi,
that like button,
Allie!
people.
Yay,
Hit that.
Allie!
Mama Allie said hit the like button. Don't make her come looking for you. She's not going to tell you again. Okay? Crush that like button. Let's get into some hockey, shall we? Tim, we're going to bounce you out of here because big boys are going to want to have big boy talk. So, speaking of big boy talk,
Sabres for the.
this guy. My Wings and his Sabres play tomorrow, and it's a good thing we're not doing game time decision on a Saturday because I might kill him. Okay, so. All right, talk to me about this NHL slate. Small slate, 3 games, 3 pretty huge favorites, which we'll get into the Colorado game eventually. Somebody will mention it in the chat. I can't believe any NHL, any professional team is that big of a favorite in hockey. So, but talk to me about this game. I'm going to give it the floor.
Yeah, we're gonna start it off here. The Dallas Stars and the Florida Panthers. Yeah, Florida Panthers minus 210 around this game, 200-210. For starters, Jake Ottinger is in net for Dallas. He's gonna be going up against Sergei Bobrovsky. For Dallas, they're going to be missing a couple players, nothing crazy. Sakura, depth defenseman, Gurionov, and Radulov are all going to be out tonight. On the other side, Marshman is day-to-day. Noel Akari still out. Spencer Knight still out. Nudivara still out. For me, absolutely nothing in this game. I would lean under at 6.5 with Jake Ottinger in net. And I would lean towards the Stars. I think all these underdogs could be surprising tonight, or at least plus 1.5s could be interesting tonight. But nothing in that first game. Second game, Anaheim Ducks, Minnesota Wild, battle of a couple backup goalies, Anthony Stolars, Kaapo Kakkonen, the projected goalies, or confirmed goalies for all these. All games have confirmed goalies. Beautiful. Some situations for the Ducks here. Troy Terry is out in COVID protocol for today and most likely tomorrow as well. They're still without Henrique, but other than that, they're not missing too much. On the other side, Minnesota without Bukestad, without Jonas Brodin, without Joel Eriksson-Ek. Cam Talbot's still not back, still no Jared Spurgeon, and no Goligoski as well. Taking a shot here, Ducks money line. I might be on Quack tonight, but I think the Ducks are a live underdog in this game. So I'm going to be siding with the road team in this spot here. I'm also on the over 5.5. Final matchup of the night, the marquee matchup of the night, the one that everybody is talking about. Arizona Coyotes, Colorado Avalanche. We're going Arizona Coyotes money line here. I'm sure.
Stop it.
That's fair. That's fair. No, at this point, come on, Arizona or nothing in this spot here for strict line value. Strict line value. If you're someone like me who bets for lines, not teams, this is an Arizona or nothing spot now. Ivan Prosvetsov is going to be in net for the Arizona Coyotes, taking on Pavel Francouz. Yeah, it's a surprise start for Prosvetsov for this game. No Wedgwood. He's still out with, I believe, COVID protocols. And apparently Vejmelka is going to be confirmed for tomorrow. And they're back-to-back at home against Colorado. They could be a live underdog in that one. Still no Chitrin, Timmins, Strawman. They're missing some defensemen here. On the other side, with Pavel Francouz in net, Francouz in net, Bowen Byram is out. Gabriel Landeskog is also out for this game. And this is pretty plain and simple for me. The total's not 7 yet. You bet the over of Colorado. Over 7 or over 6.5 in this game. I also took a shot here. Arizona team total over 1.5. You don't think that this Arizona team could score 2 goals? Huh?
Yeah, I saw that. One of your handicap 10 bets?
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that's nice. And I didn't look at that angle, and I was like, that's good, Nick Girl. That's good.
Yeah, because it's the backup goalie for Colorado, and the backup goalie for Colorado, granted it's at home against Arizona, is the biggest favorite we've seen in probably years.
I took the only bet I have on this particular game, is I have Colorado minus a half a goal in the first period.
That's the only way you can bet Colorado in this game.
And it was like minus 125 or something like that, or so. I don't know. It's on TikTok. I don't forget what it was, but that's the only way I got involved in this game. I don't like nothing to do with this game. I don't like the Avalanche anyway.
Even plus 1.5. I mean, we're seeing Colorado minus 1.5 at minus 240. Are you serious? I'm staring at people on Twitter going, plus a goal and a half. I'm probably gonna pull. I want to pull the trigger on plus 1.5 at plus 200.
I see people on Twitter like, oh, Avs money line lock, and I'm like, man.
We said that about Carolina last night. We said that about Nashville last night. We said that about Toronto against Arizona. Dogs can win. Newsflash: dogs can win. We saw that last night. And unders can hit as well. So yeah, I think that this is I'm not saying they're a live underdog. This game's probably going to end up 7-2 or something along those lines. But I like the over and the team total over for Arizona.
All right, I'm going to bounce you out of here, and Tim Earl is going to talk to us about the NBA injury report. You got a full slate. You got work there. I mean, you got like 10 games or so. So 9. See, I was just estimating. That's called Detroit math for you. We're just going to guesstimate that. I'm going to eyeball some stuff. So be nice about my Pistons. I know they're going to get crushed against Toronto, but still, tread lightly, homie. Tread lightly. Because you're already on my bad side with the Sabres. So tread lightly. All right, I
guess I'm gonna go to Home Depot and grab a shovel so I could dig my hole deeper. Because you're not gonna like what I have to say. But we'll get into that one in a minute.
Just take it away.
Okay, I'm sorry, Lenny, but we'll start off with the Magic and the Charlotte Hornets. This one is the first game. Oh, there's a couple of 7 o'clock games. Only real injury for this one is Carter Jr. for Orlando, and then Kelly Oubre Jr. Remains out for the Hornets. I did not touch this game. I don't trust Orlando. They've done absolutely nothing for me to trust them, and I'm not laying. I believe it's still 11 points on Charlotte. Let's see what it's at. 11 points on Charlotte. Yeah, no thank you. I'm not interested in going after that one. This one, I lean towards an over. I just don't trust the Orlando offense enough to get there. So I didn't bet anything in this game. All right, Lenny, here we go. Raptors are heading into Detroit for this next game. Jeremiah Grant remains out for the...
Stop it. Get some help.
I don't really think so. I actually have a bet on this game. So Scotty Barnes remains questionable with a knee injury for the Raptors. Gary Trent Jr. remains out, but he hasn't played since the 7th, so he hasn't played in a week. Other than that, the normal people are out. If there's a betting odd for the biggest blowout of the night, this is probably where I'd go and not even towards that Orlando game. I grabbed the Raptors at -7.5, and they are now up to a 9. This is a spot where, and Lenny, we mentioned this one in our Shoot and Hoop show every Wednesday night, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I mentioned the Raptors as one of the possible contenders in the East. They've been on a really good run. They're one of the hottest teams in basketball. They're fully healthy. Van Vliet's going, Siakam's going, OG's going. Scotty Barnes is one of the Rookie of the Year, either first or second place with Evan Mobley. Boucher's been playing really good. This Raptor team can be very deadly, especially in an Eastern Conference that I think could be wide open. I think they take this opportunity and smack the crap out of the Pistons. Keep on rolling on. The Suns are at the Pacers in the next game. Michael Brogdon remains out with an Achilles injury. He has not played since. He played on the 12th, and he's not playing today, so I guess he probably re-aggravated it or something in that nature, or probably rest tonight. He's out. And then Cameron Johnson has been ruled out with an ankle injury on that Suns side. Other than that, the normal players are playing in this one. This one was, I believe, a 5.5 this morning. It's moved up to a 6. I would lean Pacers, but I did not get to this game. Just not enough value on this one for me. I don't really trust the Pacers right now, and the Suns are the Suns. So we'll go ahead and move on. Boston Celtics, Philadelphia 76ers cannot speak today. Only significant injury is Marcus Smart. He's going to be out. He did play on the 10th. He did not play in their last game, though. I know my limits when it comes to the NBA, and I'm not good with Northeastern teams for whatever reason. So Boston, Philly, Brooklyn, Nets, all those teams I am not particularly good with. So I try to stay off these games. It's not a good spot for me. I'm not too interested in this game. Golden State will head to Chicago for the next game. Draymond Green remains out for the Warriors. And then Klay Thompson will be resting tonight as well. Other than that, players that have been out are staying out. So that's kind of a good spot there. Both these two teams are coming off of ugly losses. I'm hopping on Golden State. I know it's a back-to-back, but it doesn't really feel like it because similar to prior situations where we see it, that game was a blowout last night. I had the Bucks. That was very nice. So it was a non-sweater from like the middle of the first quarter. So very nice there. But I took the Warriors in this one +4. I think they can keep this one close after last night's embarrassment. That's not going to happen again. So I think Warriors keep it close. Maybe even can win this game straight up. I know Draymond, and I feel like I think this might be a contrarian thought. I think they're better without Klay Thompson right now. The only game that they won with him was against the Cavs on their first game. It was kind of like a honeymoon stage for a minute, and then they really haven't done anything since. So in the games that he's played, they lost to Memphis and lost to Milwaukee. So he hasn't really played all that well. So I feel like this is a good spot. Warriors come into this one, no Klay, no Green, and possibly can still win this game. I also would lean towards the under. I don't really see many points. Atlanta and Miami will be the next one. Jimmy Butler is actually questionable for this game. He's not ruled out at the moment. He has not played since the 3rd, so I'm not making any judgments on this one until I see his name in the starting lineup, which keep a tab on that one. That game does start at 8, so you might not get it right away. Bam and Capella still remain out for these two sides. We just saw these two teams play the other day. Granted, it was in Atlanta, and then the Miami Heat absolutely smacked them. I feel like this could be a good bounce back spot for the Hawks. Once again, did not get to this game. So I didn't bet it. Lean Hawks on like a bounce back type situation, but nothing going in this game. I do have plays on the last 3 games, though, as we get the Cleveland Cavaliers heading into the Spurs. Spurs will be without Derek White. Other than that, Rajon Rondo and Okoro are both questionable on the Cavalier side. So both these two teams are pretty healthy and looking good. I'm I'm gonna ride with the team that I've been riding with a lot this year, and I threw on their jersey for today's stream. I'm going with Cavaliers minus 2.5 in this game, or 3.5, whatever I got it at. It's at a 3.5 now, so I like it. I think they take care of business. They've been playing pretty well on this road trip, so grabbing the Cavaliers tonight versus the Spurs. If there's a 1-800-GAMBLER game, I feel like this one would be the perfect one for it, but I do have a play in this one. No injuries. No real. Only Rashad Holmes is questionable with conditioning. So nothing significant for injuries. This line has moved a bunch. It went from a 238.5 down to a 237.5, and it's back up to 239.5. I like the over, and I got it at 237.5. Rockets are dead last in the league for defense, and then right near them, 28th in the league, is the Kings. These two teams do not believe in defense. I could see this one being 65-63 at halftime. I could see both teams score. One team scoring 40 points in the first quarter. This is going to be a back and forth, high tempo, high scoring game. I'm going to go over the 237.5, 239.5. I'm still fine with that. I could see both teams getting into the 240s, into the 120s, 130s, even in this game. An ugly one in terms of defense. If you like offense, this is the game for you. Final game of the night, we get the Dallas Mavericks taking on the red hot Grizzlies team. And I'm going to call the Grizzlies right now the best team in the league at the moment. In their current form, they are the best team in the league. Kristaps Porzingis is going to be out today once again for the Dallas Mavericks. Dylan Brooks remains out for Memphis. Other than that, but I will say they've done a lot without Brooks. Brooks hasn't played since the 8th, so they've won their past couple of games without him. I know they're on a second leg of a back-to-back, but it's hard to ignore a team that's won 11 straight games and has covered the spread in 10 out of the 11 games, where the one game that they didn't cover by a point. And they won by 6 in that game against the Cavaliers, I want to say it was. No, Lakers. It was against the Lakers. But this is a spot. I know a lot of people are going to feel like this is a sneaky spot and this, that, and the other for the for Dallas. I'm not a big fan of Dallas right now. They have been struggling bad. Well, actually, these are two hotter teams. Dallas hasn't been struggling all that bad, but I feel like this is a good spot for the Memphis Grizzlies to keep moving up. Keep in mind, Memphis only 3 games back for first place in that Western Conference. After the end of the night, they could be up to 2 games back in that Western Conference. So very interesting to see how everything goes down tonight. That is the complete NBA injury report. Big slate today. Ready to make some money.
All right. That sounds like awesome. Lots of good info in the NBA. I'm gonna run through some chat here real quick so we don't go too far over time. Joe, Francisco, all of them saying, "Yo, what's up? Devin says, "Yeah, Avs minus 620. I've saw it as high as 650 today.
I saw it as high as 700.
It's ridiculous. Gloria, howdy. Joe says, I got 4 games left on a parlay. He's got the Chinese basketball earlier, Florida, and then needs Florida, Minnesota to win in the NHL, and the Bulls and the Grizzlies for the NBA.
I'm against you on the Bulls play.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
against the Wild.
There you go. I'm on the Wild, but there you go. What's your parlay? Kryptonite, we just went over it. Sean Austin did. Yep, we went through some of this chat. Roland says Bobo won't be playing tonight.
Bobo.
Oh, Bobo. Yeah, he's back with
Denver.
Denver.
Yeah, Bobo didn't. That trade didn't go through.
Yeah, they denied it. The Pistons wouldn't pass him on a physical. Send his ass back. Rich P says, "What's up, guys? You know he already hit the live button or hit the like button. The live button. I hit the live button. He hit the like button. Every dog has its day. Ain't that the truth, man?
And yesterday was that day.
Yo. What up, Joe?
Real.
What up, Joe?
You don't want none of this like button hitting smoke. Yeah, you don't want none of this smoke. Alberto said you hit the like button. Y'all better just hit the like button for your own good. Allie chatting from the gun. There you go. From the gym. Yeah, don't hit Taco Bell on the way home, will you? Hi, Allie. There you go. Well, I know. Every time I do this damn show, I get hungry.
Yeah, now I'm thinking about beef burritos.
What's up, guys? Eddie Sanchez hit the like button. Let's get this. Chatting from the gym. Wings and Sabres, ugly sandwich.
Let's go Sabres. What's the line on that for tomorrow, Nick?
Under 5.5. That's what it is.
No. What's the actual?
I think
Taking the
the.
over.
I think the.
Plus 150 tomorrow. I'm grabbing it.
I might be on that.
Let's run it.
I'm just telling.
Yeah, Coyotes money line. Why not?
Why not? Right? Yeah.
At this point.
I put that in the chat because you said someone's got to mention it, so I figured I would.
Yeah, there's so many. Yeah, the Stars. There's a lot of value on any of the underdogs. I mean, if you wanted to throw half unit on every one on the puck line plus a goal and a half, you'd make money at the end of the day.
I think
right?
so.
I mean, you'd make money at the end of the day. I mean, I can sit here and tell you, but I won't be surprised if all the three favorites win. I'm not going to be surprised about that either. So don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and tell you all the favorites are going to win, but I'm not going to tell you they're all going to lose either.
Yeah, and if you're betting the Coyotes money line tonight, just know 7-2 is a possibility where the Avalanche blow them out. Just saying. Just know
Right. That's why I do like the over because I think the Avs can cover the over by them damn selves.
Exactly.
So,
but you can also have a similar thing to the other night where, well, obviously it's not Vemelka, but it would be Prozvetsov stands on his head and wins you a game. It could happen. It's the NHL.
I want to throw out
Joe
the,
says he's praying for the Panthers. Wild. What's that? Go ahead.
I want to throw out the Arizona-Colorado draw is plus 585.
It should be more. I'm surprised it's under 1,000.
And Coyotes in regulation is plus 680. If they're going to win, they're not going to go to overtime.
No, I disagree. I think that's the only way they do win, and it's some kind of weird jackass back-assward way in a shootout. You know what I mean? It's something crazy.
That would be hilarious.
It would be, and I'd be the guy degeneratingly live betting that right now. Me and Nick are texting back and forth, but also trying to live bet Coyotes in a shootout. Joe's praying for Panthers, Wild, Bulls, Grizzly, but as long as the first three hit, he'll cash out and be a very happy guy. There you go. Keep rolling. Roland says looks like a duck spot. Yeah, I'm on Wild, but who knows? Might go to the strip club. Go on with your bad self, Lex. Go on with your bad self. Over 5.5 in the Ducks play. I don't mind that. I don't. I mean, that's the only over I really. I mean, I do like. I shouldn't say that. I like the Avs over, but that Panthers game, I actually like the under in that. Lex says, how about the other/under in the Ducks game? What do you mean?
I'm on the over 5.5.
Oh yeah, there you go. Gloria question. Yeah, I don't know. And nobody knows what Lex is talking about half the time. Francisco says, good luck, Kryptonite. Yeah, good luck. I'll bet it. There you go. Bet for fun. Bet for fun. I bet for dough, homie. Thanks, Francisco. Gloria says, my book has the Arizona game at 7.
They finally have a 7 for a Colorado game?
I'd be...
No, I got
I can't have 130 on my book.
Yeah, I got 6.5 still.
I will continue to bet overs in Colorado games until they make them 7. Done.
Because they're going to get you 4 to 5.
This game's going to finish 2-1 tonight in overtime.
Oh, my God. This goalie shut down.
As long as it's 2-1 Yotes, then that's good.
No,
that can catch one of my plays.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? As long as it's 1-0 after the first period, I'm good. That's the only play I have on that game is Colorado minus a half a goal first period. So I'm good as long as it's 1-0 Colorado at the end of the first.
And already they have a line out because Colorado plays Arizona tomorrow as well. On the road, Colorado is a minus 320.
So what they're telling you folks is Arizona's in Colorado, and they're a minus a bajillion favorite, okay, in Colorado. And then now they're going to flip that script as soon as this game is over. Get on a plane, go to Arizona from Colorado. Then they're going to play the same damn game in Arizona, and Colorado's still a favorite. Even before they play tonight, they're still an over 300 favorite.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Colorado could score, folks. Joe says, should he cash out now or let the Panthers and Bulls game start?
Cash out now. Don't do I'm against the Bulls. I'm on the I'm on the Warriors
Panthers
side
tonight. Dallas
Panthers is fine. It's just I'm not on the Bulls, so that's just my opinion. But honestly, I could see wherever it goes.
There you go. Francisco says, bro, go all the way. No risk, no reward. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey,
talk
Lenny,
into the
Detroit
notes.
always plays Raptors tough. Detroit does play the Raptors tough, but this year Detroit's on a whole nother level to embarrass me on so many different. I'm starting to take it personal.
Good, take it personally.
I really do. Joe says fire. Dallas, I'm sorry. Roland says Detroit plus the 9.5.
At 9.5, that's not. I mean, I got it at 7.5. So
Sean says cash out. Roland says Pacers is a square pick, square round triangle. I don't give a hell as long as it pays the bills. 76ers minus the 3.5.
good luck. I didn't bet that game.
Celtics will end up 5 games. This is from Sean Austin. Celtics will end up 5 games over 500 on the year or worse. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not a Celtics person this year. I think that the Sixers will probably finish similar to that too. Even though they've been good so far, I think that's a case there.
Roland likes Chicago minus 3 and the unders he took.
Under is fine, but I'm not on the Bulls tonight. That's just me though.
Lane says this, and I think this is a good point. No Draymond, no Warriors for myself. Think Chicago can pull off the W, but this is an interesting game. Timuro, you brought up a good point. Clay might be hurting the Warriors in that play.
It's just him trying to adapt to the team.
I think that it's just going to take time, right?
Yep.
A little cohesiveness, all that stuff. So.
And comments like that is exactly why I like the Warriors.
Yeah. Lane also likes Chicago Golden State under. That's a lean, but he likes it under.
Mm-hmm.
Ninth Wonder says smash that like button. It's game time decision, baby.
Let's get it.
Let's go. I have a sneaky feeling about the Mavs. I posted that up while you were talking about the Mavs. I don't know about that. Bulls, Grizzlies, Kings game over in the VCU game. Damien wants to know.
All that looks good minus the Bulls.
Fair enough. Vince says any good parlays on the money line, take all the hockey favorites. Rewind the show. I'm just messing with you. Don't take all the hockey favorites. You want to parlay? Parlay all the puck lines.
There you go.
This damn ice cream, dude.
I want an ice cream.
This guy's trying to kill my life right now. He knows I'm hungry, and this ice cream guy drives by right now at the same time.
I'm getting ice cream.
I'm not on a game time decision. Yeah, go ahead. Chase the guy down the street. Memphis going for franchise record with the win tonight. Oh, I did not know that. I know they're on a streak. Like, a streak, but I didn't know it was a franchise record.
I mean, Memphis has never been good, so that makes sense.
Nick still hasn't learned the wild meme business. Shame.
I do know the Wild meme business. I have a Stanley Cup ticket on the Wild. I don't know what you're talking about.
He does like the Ducks, though. Tonight,
Value-wise,
it's a situation spot. Yeah, value. That's what I mean. Bruce says Dallas wins today. Grizzlies, 3 games and 4 nights. 3 games in 4 nights. I mean, they're just rolling,
I see that.
Like they
I
can't
see that
miss.
angle, but at the same time, it would be like it would be more of a concern if it was like the Lakers playing 3 out of 4 games or an older team. This Memphis team is young. I don't think it's going to really impact them all that much.
But hear me out, Tim. I'm seeing 62% of the tickets, 63% of the money coming on Memphis, which makes sense. But this line's gone from 3 to 2.5, and I saw a couple 2s. Does that concern you at all?
Nope.
He likes it. He likes it.
I like Memphis. I'm confident with Memphis.
There you go. Stars versus Panthers. What's your prediction for this match? What did you say about that game? You liked
Absolutely
you lean
nothing.
Stars? Didn't you?
I'm leaning Stars and leaning under
That's
6.5. That's all I'm doing.
I'm on the Panthers personally. I'm on the Panthers in regulation.
I got nothing.
And the money line. So, Spurs today. From Ruben.
No.
Warriors not good without Draymond.
And that's exactly why I want to bet on the Warriors.
Fair.
Everyone's
Joe says,
down
what's your
on them now.
angle on the Wild tonight? Why do you like the Ducks so much?
Because I had this game priced around minus 130 or plus 125, plus 130 for the Ducks. So getting them around plus 140, plus 145, plus 150. There's value on that spot. It's just the way I price my games, and then I bet according to what I price. I don't care.
You guys see what he's saying there? Is like he's already handicapping this game, this matchup, and then the line comes out, and it's so different or not so different, but it's different. So he likes the value on his line, and he has more faith in what he's doing.
Exactly. I'm not saying the Wild can't win this game. Actually, I projected the Wild to win this game around 55% of the time,
Right.
which meant they should be around a minus 125. At
And
plus
instead-
140, there's value on the Ducks.
Boom. There you go. George Lopez stopping by. See, you guys, we're not internationally known. Celebrities know us too. George,
Yeah.
thanks for stopping by. I'll give you a call later about tea time this weekend.
Yep.
Cavs, Memphis Warriors.
3-0 night. Let's get it.
There you go.
On all three.
Ronnie stopping by. Hey guys, what's happening? Joe
What's up,
says,
Ronnie?
okay, gotcha. Explaining that sometimes you just gotta talk it out, walk it
I
out,
like it.
all that good stuff. That's gonna do it for us. Game time decision though. We're right on time at that 30-minute mark. So we are gonna bounce on out of here. We will see you guys Monday. Good luck on all your NFL playoff games, real quick. All that good stuff. We got a big NFL slate. We didn't go over, but
Yeah,
that's okay.
should be fun.
Yeah, it should be really fun.
Here,
you guys know
I'll-
the. Go ahead.
Here, real quick, run through. Plays, I have 6 for all 6 games. Bengals, Bills, Eagles, Cowboys, Steelers, Cardinals. That's what I got.
Tate the Great. There you go. Oh, hey. And bye. All right. Tate, appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget the thumbs up button. Guys, we will be back Monday, 3 o'clock Pacific time, 6 o'clock Eastern with all your NBA and NHL injury report, if I could talk. You guys know the drill. Good luck, everybody, unless you're against me.